At first I had a 95 E36 vert, and one of my buddies had picked up a Miata. Told him, let's switch cars for the day, let's just drive it around. Drove the Miata, and I don't know whether it was being super slow or the top. It just felt right. I felt like I wanted one. I ended up putting my car up for trade, and I got offered this one. A couple of days after we had contacted each other, we met up, we did the trade, and here she is. I think my funnest memory would be driving down to Virginia Beach with a couple of my friends. It was about 7 hours of driving, stuck in that car with no AC, the loud exhaust. Just a lot of stories, a lot of weird looks going into the country, and then people seeing it, some negative, some positive, but it's just a different type of unreal feeling. Suspension, I got BC coilovers. I got Rotogrid V's, did a custom exhaust that comes out the finish panel out the back through the trunk, so I can't use my trunk anymore. Light bars for the headlights, Kirky seat so that I can get more headroom and be more comfortable. OMP steering wheel with the quick release. Everything's kind of been touched on it here or there. Motor's still stock and I'm happy with the way it is. Other than that, the biggest thing would be the flares, which I had to cut up the body for, and I got a lot of hate for it, but I wanted to do it, so I just bit the bullet after 3 years of having it. I think the first week I had it was the only bad memory because just had it for a week. All of a sudden, the car started shutting down. It didn't want to turn on. There was some issue. They told me it was an alternator. I didn't know what I was doing. Changed the alternator. That didn't work. Changed the battery. That wasn't it. Turns out it was just an alternator belt that I got screwed over for. But till now, no issues, taking it everywhere. No more bad memories except the first 2 weeks of owning it. The purpose of the car varied from different stages. At first being stance, having a low setup with some stretch tires, some nice fitment. Later on through the phases of the car, one of my good friends, Kevin, got me into autocross. He helped me set it up to get nice suspension with a nice tire setup, good wheels and a functional height. And from now, the main purpose of it is just to drive it on the weekends and autocross it. For a big period of time, the car has just been sitting. It got no love for a while. I kind of broke through that, got back into it. Lately, I haven't been to any shows, but it's just been autocross events and hanging out with friends. So I think that's where this car is gonna head for sure. I've had the car going on about 4 years now. Everyone can attest to that. The car gets changed almost every other or so month. That's what caused a lot of issues, is me wanting to change up the car so I would get disappointed in the car, but learn to just be content and leave it the way it is and enjoy the car rather than trying to change it up and be different. Most of my friends that I know from the car community, they're from here. And one of the major shops that helped me out is Galvez Customs. He's done more than enough things to help me out with the car and motivate me and push me to do something such as the flares and routing and exhaust through my trunk. Another big help has been Amin at Fap Auto. He's been directing me in the right way with a lot of things and not steering me in a cheaper alternative to doing it. He's been pushing me just to do it right. Everybody that knows me knows that I've said I'm gonna sell it over a dozen times, at least 4 times a year. I'm like, all right, the car's going up for sale, this and that, get some offers, and then I just can't let it go. To give it a lifespan, I honestly don't know how long, unless by some weird miracle I get an insane offer that I can't say no to, or God forbid something happens to the car. But to say that I would be getting rid of it, not gonna happen. My name is Joseph Hanna. I am from Bayonne, New Jersey. This is my '91 Mazda Miata, and this is my lifestyle.